Well, I first noticed Mike when it was African American studies. It was the guy. He was always late. I would always get to class on time. He was always late. I mean, he was cute or whatever. I was like, why is he always late? It was never a class he was on time. I was on time doing my work, and he would always come in late. And that's when I noticed Mike. He dressed nice and he was cute, so I noticed him.
I first noticed Deidre, class had already been going on for maybe like a week. And,
He missed the first week of class.
because the teacher moved the class.
Okay.
I had been going by her office. I've been leaving her notes. I've been calling her.
When
Had
did you
staff
notice me?
in the building confirming that I came by the door.
When did you notice me?
Nonetheless, after the first week, when I came to class, I was sitting at my desk. And like I said, I was sitting next to two twins that I grew up with from Liberty City, and we're taking notes. And he had just said something to me about the game that had been on the night before or something. So as I'm looking to him to respond, like, what? I'm thinking to myself, who is that?
It was me.
And I was like, man, I'm trying to think, because I'm trying to talk to him. I'm trying to gather myself.
Right.
Because I'm trying to think, I've never seen her before. She can't be from here. She can't be from here. So that was my first time noticing her in class, sitting at her desk with another guy in her ear.
But I didn't know the guy.
Well, apparently he wanted to know her.
I still don't know him.
But that was my first impression. I saw her, like, she was always dressed nice. She was always cute, clean, neat, well spoken the time that I heard her speak, and that was very impressive to me to have a female to be that gorgeous, that good looking, and then to not have an attitude. I thought that was. It was the end of semester. I had waited every day I came to class. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it the next day when I come to class. And due to my work schedule, some classes I couldn't make, which is why I would have to get my work from my teacher after the fact. But today was the last day. I told myself it's today or nothing. Like, I didn't know where she was from. I didn't know anybody she knew. So if I don't get her now, like, she may be gone forever. So I finished my questions. I left out of the building. I circled Moore Hall, the Trigg Building, Lane Hall, and I could not find her. I didn't see her walking anywhere else. I'm like, man, I blew it. So as I'm walking towards Moore Hall, I hear something in the distance behind me. Of course, she got the phone stuck to her face, talking about something. So anyway, I was like, man, like, it's kind of awkward now. She walking up behind me. So by the grace of God, I see my homeboy coming around the street, and I heard this radio kind of booming off in the distance. I was like, there's only one person in the city whose sound system sounds like that. It's got to be my boy Randy. So he was coming on, he was going to his mom's house. I flagged him down, he pulled in. I told him what was going on. I said, man, how close is she? He was like, bro, she like 20 feet away. Because I didn't realize, like, she was walking fast. I didn't realize you were that close. So I let her get past me, at least to see where she was going, to make sure she wasn't walking up to another guy or being a boyfriend or something, because I didn't know anything about her. I didn't know where she was from. I didn't know if she was in a relationship, anything. I didn't want to be rude or be disrespectful. I had to beat somebody up. So once I realized she was walking to her car, I called out to her. I would listen when the teacher would do roll to find out her name, because I didn't know her name. So that's not stalking. That's being prepared, I think.
Okay.
So I knew her name was Deidre. I called out to her. She was looking like, who's calling? She turned around, and I asked her. I met her halfway. We started talking, and from, like I said, from that point on, we didn't talk right away. I went to California. I stayed with my aunt for a couple of weeks, and I was actually going to stay out there because I was thinking about taking a job working for a company my aunt worked for. A good pay. She was going to help me find a place, let me stay with her and everything. But I promised my grandma I would finish. I would get my degree.
So I'm walking out of class, knowing I aced my test, of course. And I'm walking, and I hear someone say, Deidre. Okay, so I turned around, and I come, and I see it's the guy that's always late for class, you know, saying Deidre. So, you know, I stop, and he comes up, very nice, and he asked me, you know, if I had a boyfriend and everything like that. Then he gave me his number. I took his number, and I did tell Mike, I said, you know, I really like the way you approached me. You remember that? I said that, and he was cute, you know, so I just took his number, and then I guess it was the end of the semester, so things, you know, just end it there. We didn't talk right at that moment though. What is it about Mike that makes you want to be a better person? It's not something about Mike. It's just that if you know you have this person that you love and you give your all to, you just want to be that better person for him so he can look to you and like, oh, I have the best girl in the world, you know. It's just him, just how he treats me. I just want to be the best me for him. So to be like, you know, he has the best thing, which he does, but I just want him to know that he does. So I just try to be my best.
For me, it's her determination, and I feel like it's two sides of the coin. It's not bad in any way, but she's so strong that a lot of times she doesn't want help, or she'll do something on her own where it'll lighten her load and take something off her shoulders if she tells me or she asks. But it's not in her nature to do that. So if you can understand it, why that's a good thing and not a bad thing all at the same time, because anybody who's willing to go and get it on their own and doesn't ask you when they have the potential to ask you, like for me that's kind of something where it's kind of hard to really elaborate on and speak. But for me that does it for me, like, because if she's gonna suck it up on her worst days, if she's gonna suck it up through her storms, with all she has going on, then I should be able to do the same, no matter the severity, good or bad, happy or sad. For me, that keeps me going on my best days or my worst days, just to see how she may have 100 things to do, 100 things going on, but she continues to push through. She always gives it her all. She's never putting herself first before anybody else. She's selfless. And like I said, when you have a mate that does that, not that I wasn't already doing that, but she sets an example for me so many times, just how to make it through the times where you might feel like you're by yourself. And just as quick as I start to think differently, I start to realize that we're there to hold up each other. So, I mean, a lot of times at this point in my life, that's what I need the most, and it's so helpful, and that's what I really care about her the most about.
What is something that Mike doesn't know that I know? What makes him him? Well, the thing I think I like about Mike the most, or one of the things I like about Mike the most, is who he is emotionally. You know, he's always there for me. I know he always puts me first. He tells me all the time how he feels. I don't have to drag it out of him. I just really love that about him. I think he knows everything I like about him. Of course, he's cute and all. He's always clean, cut, dressed, nice. So I like all of that. Mike is just like the total package. That's why I love him.
Let me see. Well, she's trying to get into cooking more.
Cut.
But let me finish. We're trying to get into cooking more.
Cut.
So she doesn't cook often. Like, I'm not always there every day. Our schedules are kind of crazy. So a lot of times it's the end of the night. So we'll get takeout or something if we can. We'll order something. But the time she does cook, I enjoy her food. And I'm always thinking, well, because of the fact she doesn't cook often, I wonder how good it's going to taste. So every guy has in his head just...
I cook all the time.
Are you really going to do that?
I do. Back, he got in front of me, he got down on one knee. And you know, honestly, all I remember him saying is, all my life. And all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I blacked out. I don't know. I mean, I'm still saying something. What happened.
Well, Mike told me that he was gonna propose to my mom during the parade. I felt happy for my mom because when she had me, she was like by herself with my grandma and Tanisha. So I'm just happy that she had someone in her life like to help her out and stuff like that. So basically, I felt happy for him because he is a good guy, and I know him for a long time. So when I was little, I'm just glad he didn't leave when I kept biting him and stuff. And so that just made me really good, and that's pretty much it.